All right, guys, welcome back to another shop update. Today is not Wednesday, today is Thursday. So we're changing up our video release a little bit. For the shop updates, we're changing from Wednesday to Thursday, early in the morning till after lunch. And then with the main channel, my build videos, we're going from Sunday to Tuesday, from early in the morning till after lunch. Just to see how things go. I don't know if it'll make a difference to you guys or not. If it does, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hey, this is not good for me, whatever. Let me know. I am curious to see, what the difference is, if the interaction is, more or less. I really just want to be able to get it out in front of you guys to where you can watch it at a convenient time. I know a lot of people work, during the week and after lunch. But at 2 p.m. Central, it may be in people's lunch hour and that kind of thing. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. I may go back to Sundays and Wednesdays for the videos. We'll see how it goes. But this last project that I did, we released yesterday, was the multi-purpose shop cart. And yes, it's a very simple project, but it serves it does a lot of things for me in the shop. It solves a lot of problems for me in the shop. For an example, when I was doing the clamp rack, all the supports that I had to cut, I had to do repeat cuts on the bandsaw. So I needed somewhere to stack all those pieces of wood, and I was using a stool, but I didn't have room to stack the pieces, cut it, and then stack them back down there. There just wasn't enough room on the stool. So I was putting them over on the outfeed table. So with this cart, it fits up under the table. It's not as high as the table, so that's good. And so I can stack all my pieces there, make my cut, and I've got room there on that cart to stack the cut pieces. And so I'm just right here at the bandsaw, a lot faster. It's just the flow goes a lot better. At the table saw, if I've got to do a lot of dado cuts, I can stack it there on the cart and not be on the table and risk bumping into a piece of wood or something there on the table, or stacking it back behind me on another tool and take my eye off the blade. Whatever. It's already served its purpose. And so there's room there to put accessories. Like I've had my miter gauge for my bandsaw laying on my workbench since I've had the bandsaw, because I just didn't know where a good place to put it. And then I had the resaw fence for the bandsaw over here in a different location. So now I've just got everything for the bandsaw there on that one cart. I've got a couple of clamps. I've got a couple of projects that are unfinished, kind of stacked up under the bottom shelf, out of the way. It's not taking up workbench space, not taking up stacked up on a tool somewhere. So, and it's small enough just to wheel off into the corner. So it's working out great. I absolutely love it. I absolutely needed it. And as simple as it is, it's one of the probably going to be one of the most used shop fixtures in my shop. So anyway, go watch the build video if you missed it. Get the plans for it if you're interested in something like that. Over on my blog, if you read the article for it, I've got a 25% off discount on my blog for that. The thing's only like $4 or something. So go check it out if you're interested in that. So, all right. So when we built the cart, I mentioned in my last shop update, I had a couple of visitors coming in. So if you watch the video, you know that Jay Bates and Jeff Ferguson came into town, or to my shop. Jay doesn't live far from here, but Jeff was down for a week at Jay's. And so they came over here for a day. And so Jay and I had this idea we were throwing around, like, hey, let's film, for each other and see how that works out. And so when they came over, Jay recorded the whole thing. He had nothing to do with the build. He didn't put his hands, on the build or put anything together. He did the plan. He had his hand in that, and then Jeff helped build the thing. So they both helped, but Jay recorded the whole thing. Jeff and I put together the whole thing. And it just went so smoothly. Like I didn't have anything to do with the camera. And so recording a build was like an hour. That's building it and recording it. You talking about, that's fast. And so that was really good. And I liked after I went back and watched my own video after the edit. You know, the edit's a different story. It does take longer, but when I went back and watched the video, I was like, I like this interaction. I like to be able to, you know, see the person doing what he's doing without having to, you know, you're missing something. You know, like when a solo guy is videoing and building something, he's got to set the camera up, then you got to get in front of the camera and then do what you're going to do. And probably you're going to grab some stuff over here and do this over here and then hit record, ready to go. But with this build video that we did, Jay's recording, you know, he got a shot of me getting my drills. You know, it's just, you know, cool seeing that interaction, grabbing that, or talking to you while I'm drilling putting the screw in, and he's getting a close up, and you can still hear me talk and still see my hands working. And so it was just really cool. I liked it a lot. I thought it just brought a new element into it. I think David Pacito does that on his channel. I know he does. He's got a guy that's recording his builds, but he's probably the only one that I know of in our woodworking circles that is doing that on a regular basis. So let me know what you think about that video style. I really liked it. I liked being the one building and not having to record. I don't know if we can do it every time, but it may be something that you see again if you like it. So let me know. Let's see, next on my list. Let's see, video style. Just talked about that. Okay, so this next thing on my list, I have harped on it before. You're probably tired of hearing about it. I know, I'm sure you are. But it's happening. It's happening this week, my Outfeed assembly table. This week I'm going to start the design process. I'm going to start the plans. I think I'm going to do this video in 3 parts. So part 1 will be the design, the SketchUp, talking about the features and that kind of thing. And just, priming you for what's coming. And then the other 2 videos will be the actual build videos. Pure Bond Plywood is sponsoring not each video, but they're partnering with me and helping me with the materials and that kind of thing. So you'll probably see that in the final video, that they were a part of it. But it's my design, my video, my table. Everything's me. They're just partnering with me. So it won't be intrusive or anything, but just want to be upfront with you guys because, like I said, you're my core audience. You're here on my second channel watching these shop updates, just me talking to the camera. So I just want to let you guys know because I like to be upfront and honest with you guys. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to include, like I said before, I'm going to include all of the features that's in the table. But if there's something that you would like to see in this table, like another feature or something, say, hey, you should really do this, or hey, what about this, or I would love to see this, because I'm going to document it with video, obviously, but I'm also going to do plans for this, because I don't have any plans or videos for this one I've got now. But let me know if I'm missing something, if there's a cool feature that needs to go in an Outfeed or assembly table. Just drop me a comment down below. Hey, what about this? So I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say about that. And the last thing I want to mention, I haven't mentioned before, is my free ebook. It's free download. I just want to mention it because I don't think I ever have mentioned it before. On my website, if you go to my website, right on the home page, right at the top, there's a little blurb there that says get our free ebook, start here. And if you put your email address and your name in there, you can download it for free. It doesn't cost a penny. But there's 6 it's called 6 fun step-by-step projects is what it's called. You can also get it on the blog page on the sidebar. You can see the little thumbnail of the book to kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. But if you download that book, you'll get 6 step-by-step projects. And I think one of them is a metalworking project, so you may or may not be able to realistically do that one if you're not a welder. But that was a good one. The rest of them are pretty good projects. I think you will enjoy them. There are some beginner projects in there, and there are a couple that intermediate projects, I would say. One of them is if you build things to sell. If you're into building custom pieces of furniture for people, one of them is a bed to bench project where I take a headboard footboard and make it into a bench. Most people have one, like in the attic, or somebody that had passed away or something, or a thrift store usually has them. But that's a really good project to do for some extra income. So check that out. You can see how I did it. It's in the book. There's even a video with a lot of those projects. So check that out if you're interested in that. And that's all I've got for today. So if you would, let me know about the video style, how you like that. Number 2, are there any features that I should consider putting into the new Outfeed assembly table? And number 3, ebook. If you want it, go get it. All right, guys, that's all I've got for this week. Next week, I'll be back again on Thursday, because we're changing it to Thursday. So as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.